I'm Zeno Roman for the Surfcasters Journal. I'm in Montauk. We got about 15 miles an hour northeast winds. We got a big, nasty waves out there from last night. A lot of white water. I wanted to put new Penn Slammer III reel, which will be in the stores any day now. I wanted to give it a good test. We did a review, we did some underwater testing and stuff, but it's all testing. I really wanted to get into some fish, and I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to get some fish. So hopefully by the end of the day, we'll get some footage of catching fish, and then we'll break down the reel and we'll see how does he handle Montauk. Does he handle it well? I'll give you some opinions at the end, what I thought about it. All right, I think we're all set, all dressed up. I got a wetsuit, a little rough conditions out there. Penn Slammer III, spooled up with the SpiderWire 30-pound test. I got plenty of bucktails. I got some plugs if I needed, some extra cameras in here. So hopefully this reel will perform as advertised. I'll see you guys in a little while, all right? All right, at this point, I'm going to talk when I feel is necessary. Other than that, just to show you what I'm trying to accomplish here. As you see me walking with the rod, using it as a walking stick, and reel obviously getting underneath the water, and this is just one sequence of the wave splashing the reel as you know it's being retrieved. Right here I am trying to get to a rock, and I'm trying to illustrate just how difficult it is sometimes to get from place to place. Obviously Montauk, northeast winds and high waves, slippery conditions, very difficult to get around. As you see, I'm getting pounded a little bit here trying to get to the rock. I lined it up, it's right in front of me, and I'm going to try to get up before the next set of wave comes. After that, I'll let the GoPro audio runs because we're about to get into some fish.
See that white water right there? If I can get it behind it, crank up my plug and work that, there should be a fish in there. Obviously I'm wrong. And there it is.
Most of these fish that I caught this day were small. They weren't keeper size. They were just about shy of keeper. I wanted to illustrate the point to use the smallest possible bucktail that you can get away with while still getting your cast over the first set of breakers and then keeping it in that foam. You basically want this bucktail to float in there. If you're using a heavy bucktail to reach a little further, you're gonna have to crank it a little faster, and this is a fairly shallow water. Even with this wind, which is about 15 miles an hour, maybe gusting up to 20 northeast, and a crosswind, all I'm using is a 3/4 ounce magic tail bucktail. That's all I'm using, nothing heavier than that.
So that's basically what you're looking at, a wave like that. You want to go over and crank, and keep it in there, and wait until the next one comes. Just slowly, just keep it in there. Just keep it, and there he goes. Bring this fish up front. Hello. That's bass. Wash the hands. Again, if you're looking at that water, you want to go over, in, and hold. And go slowly, slowly. Wait until the next one. Wait until the next one, and like that. And you're in. Now watch what happens. This flat spot, right? Cast in there. No waves. No fish. Whoa!
At this point you see me getting hit by the wave and I'm off the rock and I'm trying to get back on the rock before the next set comes. As you can see, your reel spends a lot of time underwater, not because you wanted to put it underwater, because that's just the way the conditions are. So I wanted to kind of use the Penn Slammer III in a real world conditions and then see later to what exactly is going to be a verdict at the end.
All right, I'm back to my truck. I am hungry. I need some coffee. I'm wet. I'm in my wetsuit. As you've seen it on video, I had about 30 fish this morning. I got knocked around a bunch of times. I wanted to give a real life test instead of just kind of reeling it underwater. I took the liberty of taking the screws out. I did not take the reel apart yet, just to see if there's water inside. The reel is spooled with the SpiderWire and Braid, which is really, really good line. I spooled it this morning with a 30-pound test. It worked great in these conditions. Challenging conditions, to be sure, with a hard northeast wind and big waves. I'm going to take this off now, and we'll see if there's any water inside. The reel performed very well. Like I said, I think I had 34 striped bass. No, one keeper, most of them small, 2 small bluefish. Very rough conditions. The reel worked well. I got washed off a few times. You've seen that on video. All right. Well, that looks good. There's no water in the reel, which is what we want. So that's a good part. Looks dry. So I guess another test of this reel that went well. I mean, we originally done it just as as an introduction. So this is the first time that I actually had 30 or something fish on it, and fishing in rough conditions. I did not reel underwater. There was no need for it. I did get swept quite a bit of time, and you saw me using this as a walking stick going out in Montauk, going to the rock. So that's it. SpiderWire and Braid. Love this line. Penn Slammer III. Looks like it's going to be an option for a lot of guys that are looking for a decent reels, affordable price. All right, now I need some coffee. I'll talk to you later.